What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you guys are having a great night. This video, I'm going to discuss a little bit about the options that the Yankees have. But my questions to you are, do the Yankees have options? What would be some fallback plans for the Yankees if they don't get Brendan Donovan in a trade? And who would they be? And what teams would they be able to fall back on if they could not acquire Donovan in a trade? And also, would it be worth it if you were St. Louis to get less back for Arenado and cut more salary, or would it benefit them to trade Donovan, cut a lot less salary, but get more back in a prospect haul? So let's get into this. So the option that the Yankees have, since guys like Tanner Scott, Andrew Chafin don't seem to be panning out for the Yankees for price tag wise, would be AJ Minter of the Atlanta Braves. He is a 2001 World Series champion when he was with Atlanta. Last year, his stats were really good for his season last year. He went 5-4 with a 2.62 ERA, 35 strikeouts, 11 walks, a 9.2 K to 9 ratio, and a 2.9 walk to 9 ratio. His second round pick out of Texas A&M, and he is not attached to a QO. He is also not represented by Scott Boras, so you know that's a good thing. He's represented by Excel Sports Management. Last year, he only made $6.2 million. His career stats are actually very good for a reliever. He is 24-29 with a 3.28 ERA, 422 strikeouts, 123 walks. He has a 10.9 K to 9 ratio and a 3.2 walk to 9 ratio. Those are very solid numbers for a very solid reliever. He's very serviceable. He is very durable, which is good to see in a reliever. He has a very funky delivery, but he has a very, very big arm, and he could be a very nice piece to this bullpen, and it's a piece that is not talked about. Minter could be a very solid bridge, or help make a bridge that's not as strong as it could be even stronger to get to Devin Williams. He also is a very nice complement to Luke Weaver, so you have a nice lefty-righty specialist in that. It would also help out Max Fried, who the Yankees did sign to an 8-year, $218 million deal this offseason because they were former teammates in Atlanta. So that would help Max Fried feel more comfortable, probably, and just make it would be fun to watch AJ and Max in the same as teammates again. They were great in Atlanta, and it would be a fantastic piece. It would be a very underrated signing. Minter, who is 31, still has a lot of life left in his arm. He was, like I said, only paid $6.2 million, which is about half of what Tanner Scott will be making. Tanner Scott is probably going to look to make roughly 20 to 22 million per year, which I get. He is a big arm, big closer's arm, I should say. Very good reliever, and he's worth it if he's being used as a closer. But with the Yankees, I don't think they want to do that because of the fact that the money is going to be very high. With AJ, you're looking about 10 to 12 million max. You could give him that over the course of 3-4 years, and give him an option if you wanted to. Minter is one of those guys that we should be considering looking at. Now, with the whole Brendan Donovan thing, what options do the Yankees have if a Brendan Donovan trade does not come to fruition, which it does not look like it will? Before I get into this any further, if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button. You guys do that, I'll do the rest. I want you guys to be in the loop on everything. So, I thank you for that. Let's get back to this whole Brendan Donovan thing. So, Brendan Donovan is a guy that myself and Jason of 161 River Ave have been talking about for quite some time. He will be a perfect fit for the Yankees. Left-handed bat, great swing for Yankee Stadium, tailor-made. And the Cardinals and him did not avoid arbitration. It doesn't look like that the Cardinals want to let him go and that they're going to do everything they can to retain him, even though they did not show it. They were about $450K off from one another, but it does look like they want to retain him. So that looks like it may not happen. So what are the fallback options? Well, the Yankees have multiple options. They can go to Oakland, who's looking to add some more rotation pieces. They could go to San Francisco, who's also looking to add rotation pieces. Both can afford to add salary onto their payroll, salary onto their payroll. And even Miami would be an option. But I would say the perfect option would be San Francisco. They have pieces that we want, and we have pieces that they need. So with San Francisco, you could throw a package together of Marcus Stroman, Ben Rice, a couple big prospects like Arias, Warren or Selvage, and Pereira, and you could try to get a couple guys in return, Eric Miller, or who's also another left-handed reliever, to complement, if they did get AJ Minter, to complement AJ as well. They also just made a trade today for Michael Arias of the Cubs. Another huge arm, 23 years old, got 6 years of control. So that could be another complementary piece or duo as well. They could also ask for Marcel Luciano, who is a shortstop and second baseman. He would be playing second for us if we ended up acquiring him. He is 22. He's got about, I think, 6 years of control as well. He might have a little bit more, but however, nonetheless, he would thrive better at second. So those are some fallback options. And we have to remember that the price tags on some of these guys are a little high, which is why we haven't made a move yet. They're also trying to see about them moving Stroman probably before they get another relief pitcher. However, the options are there. So this is not just about going after one guy and then, that's it. No, sometimes you've got to look at the other options as well, which would be San Francisco, who does need pieces. And if you trade with San Francisco, you're also getting rid of Marcus Stroman, more than likely, because they want starting rotation help. So that could be an option for them to get, and it would add would it add salary to their payroll? Yes, but they can afford it. And you'd be killing actually 3 birds with one stone, because you'd be getting rid of Stroman and his salary. They could also ask for a couple of pieces back in return, a second baseman and a left-handed reliever, to add to that bullpen and to the infield. You guys let me know what you think, though, because I'd really like to hear your thoughts on this and what other plan Bs that maybe you guys have, or what you think of the plan Bs that I have proposed. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time.